Hello everyone, I am Godrekefalcer, and I've got some sad news. I attempted to take on the King of Dust, and I ended up dying. I took on the Devil's Wager that reduced me down to almost no health. I ran out and I got shot. I was most dead, which means I have to start over again. But that's not too bad, because you guys don't have to experience that. What I'm going to show you now is a series of the events that I completed, the tokens I received, and the new cards that I have, and we'll go from there. Thank you for joining me, and let's start. Town Hero, that was a new one I unlocked last time. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Let's ask him of his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attack my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. Let's chase them. If you have any honor, you will find these jackals and make them pay. I will make them pay. Embertown Hero. Interesting. Oh, so the next card becomes the thieves, and we can go ahead and attack them.
Type of character you really
You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we shall share the spoils with you." Refuse to deal with the, No, I'll refuse the deal. I have to take them out. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them, and then they strike. They move in for the kill. Let's take them out. I think after we finish this, maybe we can move back to where the Embertown hero is, maybe return any stolen items, etc., etc. Oh, cool, I start out with a shield. I forgot about that. New starting equipment, very nice. Finishing move, though. Oh, wow. Got me. I always forget to use the shield badge, too. I always forget. These guys are scruffy, and we look to be in a little market covered in cockroaches. An abandoned town, maybe. Maybe Embertown. Maybe they got raided. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets and gain 3 cards. Gain cards, 10 gold.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
3 food. Oh, that'll come in handy. And 15 gold. Alright. Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. The token is now yours.
Here is your token.
Oh, I always love earning a token and moving on with the next storyline. Some stairs. A cave mouth. Oh, that's interesting. The next step of your journey takes you from a cave out to the foot of an imposing forest. Exit the cave. You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
Do you understand how this game works?
Uh-oh. Field of poppies this way. You wander among the field of poppies. Too late, you realize that the poppies are making you sleepy. Yeah, I compared the field of poppies last time to the Wizard of Oz, where they wandered through and they were put to sleep. You wake up groggy and disoriented. Oh, so that moved all the other cards around, which doesn't really matter to us because honestly it's a straight line. Culling of the
Our
rat.
lives are often lived thus, are they not?
All the lands in the kingdom are being overrun with ratmen. Merchants in my lands are attacked on the road, as are they any traveler, such as yourself. My guards are needed here with me, but if I had just 50 gold, I could hire a mercenary army to find their nests and cull their numbers. We just had 50 gold. I should have kept it. Forgot this card was in here. I apologize. I understand that contributing to the common good may be unfamiliar to your sort, but I urge you to return immediately if you change your mind. Yes, I will. If we happen to earn some gold on the way, I will do that. That actually removes the 3 permanent ratmen attacks from the deck.
Scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings.
At the inn. While sleeping at the inn, you jolt awake to find a bandit rifling through your belongings. What a pain! You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The bandit laughs, clearly drunk. Easy there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There's a good lad. He stands unsteadily, clutching a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm in protest and earn a punch to the face. Looks like Nancy here wants a fight. The bandit laughs again, spits at your feet, and turns to leave. Honestly, we don't really need that much food. He can go ahead and take the food. The bandit looks at you with contempt. Thought so. He wanders out of the room, whistling tunelessly to himself. The dealer draws you 2 pain cards. 30% gold gone.
Nasty.
That's a pain, and we lose 3 food, but we don't really need your food. Shaking your head, you wearily turn back to your bed and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Its eyes so familiar, so real, compared to its shifting body. Smile into yours. Something stirs in your mind, a past memory. You are still yourself. I need fear no longer. His pale hands reach out for you, and you suddenly recall a laugh to go with those smiling eyes. I have lingered too long in this place. It drains, though. Do not forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes, gone. The card token is now yours. Oh, so that is the ghost we countered twice now, and I did get that coin. Maybe that storyline is coming at end. We'll find out. Desert storm.
Nature is the greatest.
You are traveling through a desert when a dust storm approaches. You may be able to reach the safety of some nearby hills before the storm hits you. Run for the hills. Run for your life. Okay, going with... The third one is usually good, so I'm going with that one. Yes! Success! You reach the hills just as the dust storm arrives. The token is now yours. Excellent. We're getting a lot of tokens this round. The Crucible. Ooh.
A crucible to heat.
The town of Steigl sits upon the only safe crossing of the river Ernst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the Crucible. In the Crucible, you'll fight monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople of Steigl. What will you do? Of course we're going to enter the Crucible. Are you crazy? And we're led to the first arena. Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you! Oh, okay, so let's pick the most difficult opponent, which is one of these two. These are level 2 difficult dust. You survived the round, now do it again! The crowd awaits your decision. Oh, wow, I have to fight one of the previous bosses. Jack of Dust wasn't bad, it's a level 2. Jack of Plague might be... I think the Jack of Dust was the first boss. Let's do the Black Jack of Plague. I think it was the harder one.
Returns to fight another
I want to make sure I fight the hardest one, because I think if you don't fight the hardest one, they make you fight multiple at the same time. This was a tough combat. Whew, that Plague is annoying. I ended up back at 87, but I used up my time heals. Do they reset, or did it just disappear? After surviving the Crucible, you're paraded through the town and allowed to continue up your adventure. Upon your adventure, a few random peasants throw coins, saying, "You've made me rich, warrior!" The dealer draws you 4 gold gain cards. 25. 15. I don't think I need any of these, but 15.
The token is yours. Let us see what you do with your newfound ability.
Treasure chest. Yes, let's approach the treasure chest. I have to succeed. I think there's a success here. Yes. Excellent. The hall is silent as you move. You approach the chest.
You play for a token now.
The chest looks battered but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Let's attempt to pry it open. Now, I'm just going to watch the fail this time. Oh, I don't know where it went. I lost track. Third one's a charm. Yes, it is. Very charming. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. 4 gain cards, and the token is yours as well. Angel's wings.
Move quickly.
Wow, we'll be
there is little material gain to be made.
Berserkers.
1 piece of each type of equipment.
During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. Oh, that's fantastic. Of course I want that. 15 gold. More gold. We've got a lot of gold, don't we? And we got the token. Excellent. Alright, let's keep going on our path. Mage's Tower. The mages of Korun are the last human magic users. They are worshipped in fear in full measure.
I cannot fault
You
your
approach a
choice.
salt spire that shines
Though
with
I
magical
wonder how
energy.
you will
Enter.
fare against
You
such
enter, your
tactics.
hand touches the cold iron doors. The mages are alerted to your presence. Ooh. They know I'm here. So I have to fight mages now? I have to fight the two of mages. Can I reflect their magic? I don't know. Ooh. They're necromancer looking. Creepy. They got little book stands on their chin. That's adorable. Oh, I never did get a better weapon, did I? Interesting. I bet they're weak, though. Oh, they have shields? I can't bash them? Oh, okay, you have to... Wow, I'm quick. Did you guys see that? You have to shield bash to get through their shield. And you can reflect the magic back at them. Wow, I'm quick. I'm looking forward to fighting the last boss at this point. I am lightning. Oh, so I think it's even if you're missing some health, you still gain, or you still lose gold with that.
I don't think the mages will forgive your transgressions, though. Truly, our game has begun.
Oh no, so I died. I officially died. Ring of Justice. Gain 5 and Spirit Walk. Lost in the Desert. Noble Trader, a Wife's Fury, Alone, and Armory draw 2. Draw 2, Armory, and Fool's Gold. For defeating the mages, we get gain 20, Mage Gloves, Mage Mask, Battle at Brook Top, and The Apprentice. Ooh, but a new card. I'll read all the new cards. When traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead.
You there! You look like you could handle yourself. My husband is supposed to be home hours ago, but instead he's with his pals, drinking away our coin. They left the spoils from their last job here. If you want to go and teach him a lesson, you can take your pick. What do you say?
Leave the wife to deal with it. Okay, we'll go to the tavern and confront the husband, because I definitely want the coin.
Now you steer someone with some sense. I would go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a little, and might burn the whole place down.
A dragon cow? Though I don't understand that, I quite understand how a dragon cow might burn down the whole place. So cool. You find the woman's husband. Oh, he's the Jack of Dusk.
Did you think him done before? Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top.
You corner the woman's husband at the local tavern. He is busy playing a drinking game with his friends. Let's join him for a drink. I don't see a point in a fight. That looks like quite a bit of a tough fight, so let's see how this goes. Shall we?
Choose from these
This one's a
options.
success. I watched it. I'm getting pretty good at these guys. You just have to try to watch the one that ends up on top or second. It's just much easier in the stack on the first shuffle. You entertain the local tavern folk with your drinking capacity and tales of adventure. With a giant keg of ale and my great adventures, I have tamed them. Helm of Reflection. Upon reflecting a projectile, your helm creates a small force explosion. That is useful. Even more damage and area effect. Smuggler's Wharf. This is the DLC.
Again, a token is at stake.
Nullwich Port is a little more than wooden planks sticking out over water. It's a den of iniquity, visitors, and inquiries about obviously not welcome. Inquiries are obviously not welcome. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. You have found 3 ways you might find out about the missing ship. Steal some logs, bribe a worker, or help a captain drown his sorrows. Let's drink with the captain. In what passes for a bar in the shanty town, you find a ship's captain drowning her sorrows. They must be frightful sorrows because she's drowning them in Dulcian brandy. Ooh, the heavy stuff. You pull up a stool next to her, and while inquiring about her misfortune, attempt to find out what she may know about the missing boats. You could tell the captain knows something, but she's not parting with it yet. However, she seems pleased to have company. Continuing to drink with the captain? Of course! We just impressed an entire town with the fact that we drank a giant keg. We might as well drink some more. You gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. The captain is merry and regales you with stories of her adventures upon the high seas, but nothing regarding the recent boat disappearances. You're feeling the effects of the powerful Dulcin brandy, but you still have your wits about you. Continue drinking? Of course we will. You gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. In her drunkenness, the captain reveals far too much about herself, yet sadly nothing about the missing ships. You're lost in the fuzzy haze of drinking. You don't notice a local pickpocket relieve you of some gold. 1 gold. Ah, he could have it. Continue drinking? Of course we'll continue drinking. A small glass of terrible, terrible brandy, and in her drunkenness, the captain reveals far too much about herself, yet sadly nothing about the missing ships. You're still a little fuzzy. You don't notice a pickpocket relieve you of some gold. Are we gonna continue drinking? Another? Sadly nothing. You lost. Pickpocket. Drink more. Sadly nothing. You're lost. Drink more. Nothing. Oh, despite her being deathly drunk, the captain unburns herself of her knowledge of the missing boats before passing out. The captain only reveals one thing, Highbender, and will say nothing more on the matter. You plan to head back to Carlo at the landlocked lubber and see what you can do with the information you gleaned. The token is now yours. Ooh, that red DLC token. Ballin'. I only lost 3 gold, but I'm going to lose a bunch of gold anyway because of the curse. The apprentice.
A portal and a wizard.
One day you happen upon a young wizard practicing his magic in the forest.
It reminds me.
He greets you in a friendly manner and beckons you closer. I am but an apprentice wizard with many debts to my mentors. For a small fee, I can transport you to a destination of faraway land. Ooh, it might be worth the food. Let's try it. Hand over the food and the wizard prepares himself for casting. The young wizard waves his wand, saying, "Don't worry, I'm almost always successful in transporting myself to other places. Luggage is a little trickier." After arriving at your destination, you continue your journey. Did I get teleported? Oh, cool.
Do you understand what it is we do now?
Oh, so we're in a completely different
continue to die,
battle
we
at Brooktop. This is the card that comes after the Mage Tower card. A light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you seek a warlock. You see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind it summoned minions. 2 skeletons and 2 more skeletons. We shall attack them. It's not the best, but it's convenient. 20 gold, 3 gold. The minimum amount. As you climb down the other side of the hill, you spy what looks like the remains of an ancient temple on another nearby hilltop. The token is yours. Feels good. I've got quite a bit of tokens this time. I got a lot last time, but it was just... that demon, he tempted me, and I could not
killing their
help.
leader is...
Must be careful. Charity. Ooh, this is a new card.
The wandering
Count our
mendicant.
priest wandering along the road.
Will humanity ever move beyond
Favor those who
poverty,
help.
religion,
Give food
and
to the
charity?
priest. A worthy decision, the priest exclaims. How many young ones will see another summer due to your generosity? Oh man, 10 seems like so much. I'll give you 5. That's really all I can spare. He humbly accepts your provision. Let me see if I have anything in my sack with which to award such generosity. Ooh, your sack, you say. Oh, crap. This one. Yes. 3rd one's a charm. Ah! The priest exclaims and draws out a tarnished old ring. You have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing. Ooh, a blessing. After your first chance card pick, you may return the card and draw again after shuffling. That is
Another
really
token brings
nice.
you closer
Oh,
to
and I got
your
the
goal.
token. Man, look at me racking up the
Tale
tokens.
battle is ended. Try again. A set of new trinkets for you.
Tavern's
You will
wager.
need them and more.
The Landlocked Lubber 2. Surprise portal. Gain 25. The altar. What else do we have? Alright, for donating to the orphans, you get gain 5 food, ring of poverty, and charity 2. Alright, everybody, so I ended up failing twice now because of the Devil's Wager. I may just need to take that out of the deck for now so I can get through here, but naturally I will see all of you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too boring. I tried to cut most of the combat out because it just takes forever. But bye-bye for now. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hand of Fate, and feel free to look below as there will be an annotation to the next video, as well as the first video if you have missed out on this Let's Play. I apologize for failing in this combat to get to the King of Dust, but I hope you enjoyed the journey and learned new things about cards you were curious about. Thank you for joining me, and bye-bye for now. Bye!
Machine.